guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be like an everyday fall makeup look. I wanted it to definitely be something that you can wear on an everyday basis. If you are somebody who is still going out, you know, every day. I know a lot of people are working at home, or working from home, but some people still do have to go out and about, and they want to wear makeup. So that is what this look is for. Now I am going to be using some new products in this video that I haven't tried. I don't think they're like new, they're just new to me. So this is one of them. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer, and I can't believe I haven't used this sooner because I love the All Nighter setting spray. It's like my favorite. Okay, so this is what it looks like. There is one that is it's like an extra hydrating one, which I honestly thought about using because I do have dry skin, but I was like, let's just try the basic one first. So it's kind of like a creamy type texture, and it does have a pump, so that's nice. I don't know how much to use, so I'm just going to start with this and see how it goes. Rubbing it on, it feels so nice. This one actually feels kind of hydrating too. So the other one must be like really hydrating. But this feels really nice on the face. Hopefully it's a good primer, but it does feel really nice. And I am going to color correct with my Bobbi Brown Corrector in the shade Dark Peach, just like a dark salmon color. If this isn't something that you have to do on an everyday basis, definitely just skip this. But for me, I just feel like it really does make a difference with the darker areas on my face that I want to cover up. For my foundation today, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. I did do a full review of this on my channel. Actually, let me shake this up just in case. And I'm in the shade Caramel Beige 90. So it is a liquidy foundation. I'm going to do about that much. You can always add more. But for every day, I think this is kind of a light foundation, which is nice. And I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques sponge. For concealer, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath, the Skin Fetish, and I'm in the shade M15. So for highlight, I'm going to use the Nudies, the Nude Stick, in the shade Hey Honey. It's just this really pretty gold highlighter. I'm obsessed with it. I've probably used it in like 20 videos by now, but it's just so pretty. And I'm actually not going to use a powder highlight for this look. So this is going to be it for the highlight. Okay, so now that we're done with all of the creams, I'm going to go ahead and set. I'm going to start, of course, with that's upside down. Anyways, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath, her Blurring Under Eye Powder, just to set the eyelids so we don't have any creasing, and then also to set underneath the eyes, because we don't want creasing there either. And just to set the rest of my face really quick, I'm going to use my Milk Makeup translucent powder. I just put some on the lid. And I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to lightly set it. That way when we go in with like bronzer and blush, it doesn't like stick. And it'll give us a nice blended out look. For bronzer today, I'm actually going to start with my nose. I'm going to take the E50 by Sigma and I'm going to dip into my Hoola bronzer. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this down the sides. Just to give a little contour on the nose. And I always like to drag it up here to where, like right where it kisses the corner of your eyebrow. And sometimes I'll even kind of drag it in here as well. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use a big fluffy brush and I'm going to go into my, this is the Maybelline City Bronzer. And I'm not trying to contour, just doing an all over bronze. Just want to warm up the face, add some color back in, add some dimension back in. Add your cheekbones back in. Okay, so now for some new products. And actually, I have, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Not only do I have a new blush, but wait for it, I have a new blush brush. Like for the first time ever. I honestly don't think I have ever used on my channel another blush brush besides this one. This is the Sigma F10. I have used this forever. This is a tried and true blush brush. I love it, but I was like, you know what? I kind of want to try something new. So I splurged and I bought this one. This is a brand new one. You can tell because it's kind of like stiff. I feel like it'll loosen up a little bit once I start using it. But this is my new blush brush. This is by Hakuhodo. You guys know I love Hakuhodo. I use a lot of their brushes. So this is the J505 blush brush. And I believe, I want to say that it's a mixture of synthetic and natural hair, I think. So I like that it has some synthetic hair because synthetic hair is really going to help the color transfer to your face. Versus like it being completely natural hair and then the brush holding on to a lot of the product. So hopefully that translates. And the blush we're going to use today, this is by Bare Minerals. So I have another one of theirs that I use all the time. I love it. This is the shade You Had Me at Merlot. So cute. Anyways, so, and I did swatch this when I first got it. I couldn't wait. So this is the color. Oh, so pretty. This is literally this, and then the lip colors are what gave me the idea for this video. So we are going to try both of these products out at the same time. Alrighty. Just gonna pick up a good amount of that, like a lot. Maybe I should take some off, yeah, just in case. Yeah, okay. Oh, that definitely translates. I don't know if it's translating on camera. I don't feel like it's translating on camera as much as it is in real life, but one tap. I'm going to use the other side. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so I just wiped off a bunch of that, and I'm going to try to use the other side to blend this out. I mean, I did want you to be able to see it, so I guess I got what I wanted. On the camera, it doesn't look that bad. Or like the monitor, it doesn't look that bad. In the mirror in front of me, I'm like... Okay, so we're gonna go lightly on this side. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like this looks like a hot mess. Not the blush. The blush is fine, the blush is pretty. I actually think it's this brush, which is so terribly sad because I love Hakuhodo brushes, but if you can, I don't know if you guys can see, there is the pink on the blush, but there's a little bit of brown down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And you can see it definitely on this side. This side is like completely brown. I feel like it's kind of taking off some of my base, which is a problem. I'm gonna have to go back in with this brush, and I was trying to think, I might need even like a bigger, more dense, because this is not, I don't know, it's just not, maybe I didn't set my face with enough powder. And so maybe that could be it too, because right here I didn't really set too much with powder because I didn't want to take away from the highlight, and I think the blush was just sticking. So maybe it's not the brush, although the brush did look like it was taking off some of my base. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just going back in with the normal brush, and I am just going to blend this out a little bit, or try to. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about just like starting over and be like, oh, let me just refilm this. But in real life, I mean, this is like a real life, you know, everyday. What brush can I use? I kind of want to use this one. This is like a fluffy brush. This is the It Cosmetic, the Heavenly Wand Ball Powder. It's kind of big and fluffy. So I just kind of want to blend that out. But yeah, I was saying, like, in real life, I mean, you might not have time to fix your makeup if you're running to work or running to meet someone or pick up your kids or drop your kids off. You might not have time. So we're not going to take this off. We're just gonna roll with it. Okay, I think that's good. I might have taken off too much. Now I'm gonna go back in and put a little bit more on with this brush. I think I need to play around with this one a little bit better to figure out how to use it. But this one is tried and true, so we're just gonna use this one. Okay, and like always, I am going to, where is my, oh, here it is. I'm going to take just a little blending brush. This is the J5523, and I'm going to take this with some bronzer, and just to give a little bit of definition on the eyes, I'm just going to put some in the crease slash, I always start at the crease, but then you can kind of like move it all over. It's just to give a little bit of definition in the eyes. And then I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever, the 216. And this is my favorite pencil brush. And I just like to kind of blend slash stamp some color underneath the eyes. I keep looking at the blush. I feel like it looks like this blush just like exploded on my face. Oh, in this situation, this is where I'd be happy to put on a mask. I'd be like, let me just cover this up. Okay, so I'm going to finish my eyes, definitely put on some mascara, finish my eyebrows, and then I'll come back to show you guys because I have two lip options that you could use. And again, the lip and the blush, this is what makes it fall, but I just want to keep it simple. You know, so it's nice, everyday, easy, all that good stuff. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Good news is I feel like I was able to remedy the blush catastrophe. So, I mean, you can still see it. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera as much as I can in person, but in real life, it is very much visible, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I feel like I was able to blend it out enough to where it looks good. And I will say the blush and the lip is what makes this everyday makeup look fall inspired. So I'm good with that. So final thoughts on the blush. Again, I think this is so beautiful, but it is pigmented. So be careful if you get it, but I do really recommend it. Again, the shade is called You Had Me at Merlot. I just think it's so perfect for the fall. And I can definitely see myself wearing this throughout the fall season. So now the lip. So I actually have two lips for you, and I'm wearing one, and then I'll kind of show you the other one. This is the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. And I've actually had this before in the past, years ago. So they've had this color for a while now. This is in the shade Rich Raisin 80. This color, I mean, obviously it's on my lip. It's the only thing on my lip. I didn't line my lip or anything, and I did build it up. But it comes in like this little stick formula, and you can like twist it. So yeah, you don't need a sharpener or anything. And you can make it more sheer than this. I wanted to build up the color, but it can definitely be sheared out. But this formula is so creamy. There's fruit extract, mango, and shea butter, I believe. So that makes sense. Oh, and the smell is what I remember the most. I don't think I used mine up. I think I honestly, I mean, I used it and then I don't know what happened to it. I probably lost it. But I remembered it for the smell. The smell and the color, obviously. So this is like perfect for the fall. I'm just gonna blot really fast. So you can even see that took a decent amount off. But I'm blotting. Okay. I mean, you can still see remnants of it, but that's fine. I want to blot so I can show you guys the other color. So this is the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream. So I have talked about this product before on my channel, not this shade. This is in the shade Kir Royale. I never know how to like pronounce that, but it's Kir Royale. So anyways, I have the shade Hot Toddy. I have talked about that one before on my channel, and I think I've just finished my second tube of it. I'm going on with my third one. Like, I have a backup because it's so good. But this one is like a purpley color, which is so beautiful. So I am going to swatch this one for you guys too. So you can see this one. Again, it has like this purpley, you know, shade, but I think it's buildable, but you could also wear it sheer. So I'll just, I'm putting some of this on top of that other one. And this one definitely does give you that like tingly feeling. I don't know if you guys like that. I love that. Okay, so this is the Buxom lip gloss. So very pretty. Again, I feel like it definitely goes well with this look, just like the Neutrogena one. But I do want to make one comparison between these two. So the Buxom, because it is more of like a plumping lip cream, it does have more of like a sticky consistency, which I'm fine with, versus the Neutrogena one that's more of like a balm consistency, which I also love. But the balm consistency is definitely easier to take off. So just considering that, you know, if you do your makeup, you're running errands, and then you have to go inside, let's say a Target, you may have to wear a mask before you're allowed to enter the Target. So this one is going to be easier to take off, like to wipe off or blot off. That way you don't have that color transfer on the back of your mask. So for that reason, I want to make sure I included both. I like the color payoff in both. Both of these, I love the product themselves, but just depending on, you know, where you're going, what you have to do, and how annoying it might be for you to have to take one off, I wanted to talk about both. But yeah, so this is the final look. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you like the look, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.